Do you ever wonder if you'll truly live independently into your 80s and beyond? Your body is already sending you signals, and the answer might be revealed in these 5 simple, at-home tests. Evelyn, a spry 72-year-old widow, hummed softly as she made her morning tea, but a quiet worry lingered. Lately, she'd noticed small things. A slight hesitation before stepping off the curb, a little extra effort to twist open a stubborn jar, a fleeting moment of unsteadiness reaching for a high shelf. Her home, a sanctuary of cherished memories, suddenly felt like a place where independence could slowly slip away if she wasn't careful. "I want to keep doing things my way," she'd often whisper to herself, looking out at her vibrant garden. "I want to stay strong, stay active, and stay right here." This desire for lasting independence, to manage her own life without relying on others, was a deeply personal and universal concern. But here's the truth. Maintaining your independence as you age isn't about luck or guessing. It's about understanding your body's signals and taking proactive steps. In this guide, we're going to reveal 5 incredibly simple, doctor-approved at-home muscle strength tests that can give you a clear blueprint for your future independence. These aren't complicated medical procedures. They're quick, insightful checks you can do right now to understand where you stand and, more importantly, what you can do to maximize your chances of living a full, active, and self-reliant life for years to come. Why is muscle strength so crucial for independent living? Think of your muscles as your body's personal shield, protecting your balance, ensuring your mobility, and making every daily task, from carrying groceries to simply getting out of a chair, feel effortless. Doctors and researchers have consistently shown that strong muscles are directly linked to a longer, healthier life, significantly reducing your risk of debilitating falls and allowing you to maintain your vitality. Decline isn't inevitable. Your muscles are incredibly resilient, and with the right knowledge, you can strengthen this shield at any age. Now, let's start with our first powerful indicator, the Chair Stand Challenge. This simple test is a fantastic measure of your lower body strength and functional mobility, which is essential for everyday movements like walking, climbing stairs, and simply getting up and down. To perform it, you'll need a sturdy chair placed against a wall for safety and a timer. Sit in the middle of the chair, feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Cross your arms over your chest. When the timer starts, stand up completely, then sit back down, controlling your movement. Repeat this as many times as you can in 30 seconds. Evelyn watched intently, a flicker of anticipation in her eyes. Evelyn took a deep breath, positioned herself, and started the timer. She pushed up, a little slower than she remembered, then sat back down. The second repetition felt a bit harder. By the 5th stand, her legs were beginning to feel the effort, and by 30 seconds, she managed 8 repetitions, slightly less than the ideal benchmark for her age. The narrator's voice gently explained that a performance below the recommended range can indicate a decline in lower body strength, which is a common warning sign for increased fall risk and difficulty with daily activities. Evelyn felt a moment of quiet concern, but a spark of resolve also ignited within her. But here's the good news. Lower body strength is incredibly trainable, and you can significantly improve your score. Simple exercises can make a huge difference. Incorporate a brisk daily walk, practice controlled chair stands a few times throughout your day, or take the stairs instead of the elevator. Each small effort builds resilience. Evelyn smiled, a new sense of empowerment washing over her as she imagined incorporating these simple movements into her routine. She knew this was just the beginning of reclaiming her strength. Now, let's move beyond general strength to something equally vital for your independence: balance. Most people don't think about their balance until they notice it starting to falter, but your ability to stay steady on your feet is a powerful indicator of how confidently you'll navigate life after 70. This brings us to our second at-home test, a simple yet profound assessment: the one-leg stand. Evelyn, watching intently, clears a small space in her living room. This test measures your core stability, leg strength, and neurological function, all crucial elements for preventing falls and maintaining your freedom. The instructions are straightforward. Stand on one leg without support for as long as you can, up to 30 seconds. Evelyn positions herself, her gaze fixed on a point ahead. She lifts her left foot, bringing her knee gently towards her chest. For a moment she holds steady, but then a slight tremor begins. Her arms flail a little, her body swaying, before her foot touches down after just 7 seconds. The narrator explains that ideally you should be able to hold this position for at least 10 seconds, and for those over 70, aiming for 20 to 30 seconds is excellent. Evelyn's expression is a mix of concentration and a hint of disappointment. She tries her right leg, managing a similar duration, a small wobble always preceding her foot's return to the floor. If you find yourself wobbling or unable to hold the one-leg stand for long, don't ignore it. This isn't just about feeling a bit unsteady. It's a significant warning sign. Researchers have found that people who struggle with balance are at a much higher risk of falls, which can lead to serious injuries and a faster decline in independence. Good balance relies on a complex interplay of strong legs, a keen nervous system, and a healthy brain. When this system starts to weaken, tasks as simple as stepping off a curb or reaching for something on a high shelf become hazardous. Evelyn's initial struggle is a common experience, but it's a clear signal that her body could benefit from targeted attention. The good news is that balance, like muscle strength, is highly trainable. You have the power to regain your stability and reclaim your confidence. Simple exercises can make a world of difference. Start by practicing standing on one foot near a sturdy counter or wall, just like Evelyn is doing now, so you have support if needed. Aim for short holds, gradually increasing the time as you feel steadier. Try heel-to-toe walking, placing one foot directly in front of the other as if on a tightrope. Even gentle movements like Tai Chi are fantastic for improving coordination and stability. Evelyn practices, a small, determined smile returning to her face as she feels a bit more grounded with each attempt. We've talked about the foundation of your legs and the stability of your balance, but what about the power you need to interact with the world around you? Your upper body strength is just as crucial for maintaining your independence. Think about opening a stubborn jar, carrying a bag of groceries, or even reaching for something on a high shelf. These everyday actions, often taken for granted, require robust arm and shoulder muscles. Evelyn, ever proactive, has brought out a pair of light hand weights, or perhaps 2 cans of soup from her pantry. She looks ready, a thoughtful expression on her face, understanding that her ability to lift and carry directly impacts her daily freedom. Now let's introduce our third important test, the Arm Curl Challenge. The Arm Curl Challenge is a simple yet powerful way to gauge your upper body strength. For this test, you'll need a light hand weight, ideally between 5 and 8 pounds for women and 8 to 10 pounds for men. Sit upright in a sturdy chair with your back straight and feet flat on the floor. Hold the weight in one hand, palm facing forward, and let your arm hang down naturally at your side. Now, on the signal, curl the weight up towards your shoulder, keeping your elbow close to your body, then slowly lower it back down. Evelyn begins, her movements steady but not effortless. She counts each repetition as she lifts and lowers the weight. The goal is to see how many full, controlled repetitions you can complete in 30 seconds. Evelyn pushes through, her brows slightly furrowed in concentration, yet a determined glint in her eyes. Your performance on the arm curl test can reveal a lot. A low number of repetitions or significant struggle isn't just about feeling a little weak. It's a potential warning sign. When upper body strength wanes, simple tasks that contribute to your independence become harder and sometimes impossible. Imagine trying to lift a heavy pot from the stove, pull a suitcase, or even get up from a low armchair without assistance. This decline can lead to increased frailty, making you more susceptible to injury and reducing your overall quality of life. It limits your ability to engage in hobbies you love, like gardening or crafts, and can subtly erode your confidence in your own capabilities. The good news is that just like your legs, your upper body muscles are incredibly responsive to exercise. You can absolutely rebuild and maintain this vital strength. Don't feel you need heavy gym equipment. Simple exercises with light hand weights, resistance bands, or even everyday objects like filled water bottles or soup cans can make a huge difference. Evelyn, now with a confident smile, demonstrates gentle bicep curls, shoulder presses, and rows, showing how easily these can be incorporated into your day. Start with just a few repetitions and gradually increase as you feel stronger. Consistency is key. By actively working on your upper body, you're not just building muscle, you're empowering yourself to handle life's daily demands with ease and confidence. Now, let's talk about the rhythm of your daily life. Those everyday movements you often take for granted. How many times a day do you sit down and stand back up? From getting out of bed to enjoying a meal or simply standing up to greet a visitor, these repeated actions are the backbone of your independence. Our fourth powerful at-home test is designed to measure this crucial functional power, the 30-second sit-to-stand. This simple challenge reveals not just your lower body strength, but also your endurance and how easily you can navigate your day. Evelyn positions a sturdy chair in her living room, a thoughtful look on her face, ready to understand this vital aspect of her strength. The 30-second sit-to-stand test is straightforward yet incredibly revealing. With a timer set for 30 seconds, the goal is to sit completely down on the chair and stand back up as many times as possible, without using your hands for support. Evelyn takes a deep breath, her focus clear. As the timer starts, she begins, pushing herself up, then gently lowering back down. Her movements are deliberate, but by the halfway mark, a slight strain shows on her face. Her pace, while steady, isn't as quick as it once was. She manages several repetitions before the buzzer sounds, looking a little winded but determined. The number of repetitions you can complete in 30 seconds is a direct measure of your lower body strength and endurance, your fundamental ability to move through life. If you find yourself struggling to complete many repetitions or feeling very tired after just a few, your body is sending you a clear signal. A lower score on the 30-second sit-to-stand isn't just a number. It's a window into your stamina for life's everyday demands. This test reflects your ability to perform tasks like gardening, doing housework, or simply getting around your home without becoming exhausted. When functional strength wanes, even simple activities feel like a monumental effort. This can lead to decreased activity levels, increased fatigue, and a greater reliance on others for daily care. Over time, this decline can seriously impact your quality of life, making it harder to stay active and engaged with the world around you. Your body needs to be able to perform these repeated movements efficiently to truly live independently. The good news is, your functional power, much like your other strengths, can be significantly improved. You don't have to settle for less. Simple, consistent practice can dramatically boost your stamina and make every day easier. Start by regularly practicing chair stands, just like Evelyn. Aim for a few repetitions multiple times a day, gradually increasing the number as you get stronger. Marching in place, even during commercial breaks, or performing gentle squats using a wall for support, can also build this vital strength. Evelyn, after her initial attempt, now demonstrates these exercises with renewed energy, her movements more fluid and confident. Building this functional power is about empowering yourself to live more fully and independently, every single day. Now, after we've explored the power of your legs and arms, let's talk about an often overlooked key to lasting independence: flexibility. We focus so much on strength, but without good flexibility, even the strongest muscles can feel stiff and limited. Imagine trying to reach for something on a high shelf or simply putting on a jacket without a twinge of discomfort. This isn't just about feeling good. It's about maintaining your full range of motion, which is crucial for everyday tasks and preventing injuries. Evelyn, taking a moment to gently stretch her shoulders, understands this. She knows that being limber means staying nimble. Today, we're going to introduce the back scratch test, a simple yet powerful way to measure your shoulder mobility and overall upper body flexibility. It's not just strength. Flexibility is key. This simple back scratch test reveals your range of motion and daily ease. To perform the back scratch test, stand tall and reach one arm over your shoulder, bending your elbow to reach down your back. Then take your other arm and reach behind your back, trying to touch your fingers. Measure the distance between your fingertips. Can you touch them? Do they overlap? Or is there a gap? Evelyn tries this now, reaching her right arm over and her left arm behind. She manages to touch her fingertips, but notices it's a bit harder on her left side, where there's a small, noticeable gap. What Evelyn's experience and your own reveals is incredibly important. Good flexibility means you can perform daily movements with ease and comfort. A significant gap, however, can be an early indicator of reduced shoulder mobility, which might make tasks like dressing, reaching, or even sleeping comfortably more challenging than they need to be. Stiff shoulders? Lost flexibility impacts everything from dressing to sleeping. Don't ignore these warning signs. When your flexibility wanes, simple actions can become monumental tasks. Think about reaching for a seatbelt, fastening a bra, or just turning your head to check your blind spot while driving. Reduced range of motion doesn't just make these actions awkward. It can lead to chronic stiffness, discomfort, and even pain. This pain, in turn, often discourages activity, creating a cycle where less movement leads to even greater stiffness and a higher risk of injury. Over time, this loss of mobility can significantly diminish your quality of life and your ability to live independently, making you reliant on others for tasks you once handled with ease. The good news is, just like muscle strength, your flexibility can be improved. Unlocking your range of motion starts with gentle, consistent effort. Evelyn, feeling a renewed sense of purpose, is already incorporating simple stretches into her day. Try these easy exercises: gentle arm circles, shoulder blade squeezes, or simply holding a light stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, focusing on areas like your shoulders, chest, and back. Even a few minutes each day can make a huge difference in how freely you move and how comfortable you feel. Feel more limber and free. Simple stretches to regain your flexibility and make daily movements a breeze. Remember, this isn't about becoming a contortionist. It's about ensuring your body can perform all the movements needed for a comfortable, independent life. Evelyn sat by her window, a gentle smile playing on her lips as she gazed at the world outside. Just a few weeks ago, a quiet unease had settled in her heart, a whisper of worry about slowing down, about losing the vibrant independence she cherished. Simple tasks, once effortless, had begun to feel like tiny challenges. But now, after trying these 5 simple at-home strength tests, a profound shift had occurred. She understood. She wasn't just observing her body's signals, she was learning its language. The tests weren't just about scores. They were a blueprint, revealing where she stood and, more importantly, what she could do. That initial apprehension had given way to a quiet but powerful confidence. Evelyn now knew that her future wasn't a mystery. It was a path she could actively shape, one simple exercise at a time. You've seen how Evelyn's perspective transformed, and yours can too. We've explored 5 crucial at-home muscle strength tests, each a pillar supporting your independent future. Remember the asterisks Joch Chair Stand Challenge Joch asterisk, a direct measure of your lower body power for everyday mobility. Then there was the asterisk One Leg Stand asterisk, your personal balance barometer, vital for preventing falls. We moved to the asterisk Arm Curl Challenge asterisk, revealing your upper body vitality for tasks like carrying groceries. The asterisk 30-second sit-to-stand asterisk showed you your functional endurance, the stamina for life's busy moments. And finally, the asterisk back scratch test asterisk unlocked the often overlooked key, flexibility for comfort and ease of movement. These aren't just exercises. They are profound indicators, woven together, painting a clear picture of your readiness for a long, independent life. Here's the beautiful truth. Your future independence is not predetermined. It's a living canvas, and every choice you make today adds a brushstroke. You don't need to embark on a grueling regimen or make drastic changes overnight. Just like Evelyn, you can discover that small, consistent efforts hold a monumental impact. Think about adding a few more steps to your daily walk, practicing your balance while waiting for the kettle to boil, or simply being more mindful of gentle stretches. These aren't overwhelming commitments. They are gentle invitations to strengthen your body, boost your confidence, and add years of active, joyful living to your life. The power to stay strong and vibrant lies within your hands. And what does this look like in practice? Just ask Evelyn. She's now thoughtfully incorporating these insights into her daily rhythm. Her calendar isn't just filled with appointments. It has dedicated slots for her, quote, independence routine. She's making her chair stands a morning ritual, practicing her one-leg balance while brushing her teeth, and even using soup cans for light arm curls during her favorite TV show. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency, intention, and a joyful commitment to her well-being. Evelyn is a testament that taking charge of your strength isn't a burden, but a pathway to a life lived fully, with purpose and unwavering independence. So, what's your next step? Will you take these simple at-home tests and start your own journey towards lasting independence today? Don't wait. Your body is ready to respond. We'd love to hear from you. Please comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it to boost your strength and independence. Your insights inspire us and our community. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Your support helps us continue creating content that empowers and informs. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.